Let's get ready to rumble! In this corner, with their original hand-drawn designs, cliche plots, and characters that are questionably underdeveloped, My Little Pony Generation 1! And on this corner, with flash-done animation, highly developed characters, and original storyline, My Little Pony Generation 4! Alright, let's get this battle started, and... Wait. Just hold up a second. This is all wrong. Just all wrong. Why should I have to throw these two versions of MLP against each other? Is it really that fair? I mean, sure, Generation 4 came up with one of the most favorite villains, but if it weren't for G1, I would never be involved with My Little Pony to start with. Can't we all just get along? Uh-oh. Okay, it's quite obvious that Generation 1 isn't exactly living up to today's standards like Generation 4, My Little Pony is. It has a variety of issues to address that would lead it down that path of forgotten shows, much like its predecessors. It has dated characters that aren't relatable and or underdeveloped, the storyline is poorly constructed, and it has plots more in your face that it comes off as extremely childish and boring. Even for today's ages it has intended for. Whereas Friendship is Magic has risen to the top, being admired by all ages, not just girls and women, but young boys and men as well. It has relatable characters, plots that keep us entertained and thinking, even addressing our pop culture references, and the entertainment value has become an evolution in itself. But does that mean we should forget about Generation 1 and allow it to be discriminated against by the newer fans? In closer inspection, it's quite clear how different the two generations are from the start. Some fans forget that Generation 1 was a hand-done project, relying on skilled animators and artists to come up with their backgrounds and characters, drawing frame by frame. Remember, back in the 80s, Flash wasn't around yet for media production and wouldn't come about till 1996. So for the time being, hand-done animation was in the prime of its life. However, despite the love of hand-drawn animation, Generation 1 does tend to flop when it comes to its characters. Since the show was made by Hasbro, a toy company, the show was meant as a big advertisement to sell toys to young girls, so the dedication of the show and its development phase was lacking a bit. In the first movie's production, My Little Pony, Escape from the Midnight Castle, you have a group of ponies who live in a castle who are being attacked and pony-napped by a villain known as T-Rex. Though the reasons aren't very clear, other than that he's just evil, one of the main ponies, Firefly, decides to take up on her own to find help, and finds it in the form of a young girl named Megan. The story is cutthroat, straight to the point and in your face on the plot. Bad guy attacking good guys, they get help with limited details to the new character who's meant to help, group saves the day, end of story. And yet, Generation 1 has always been my go-to television show when I was a child. I can't seem to understand why. I guess this calls for drastic actions. Hey down there! I'm looking for my inner child! Ugh! Rainbow Bright is one of the best 80s classics of all time, what the f***? It's got the best hand-down animation and eye-catching colors, Care Bears hold up, its music is awesome, and yet, what the f***? And now, what about Generation My Little Pony? I mean, what the sorry about that. That was my inner rage. Let's, try this again. Hello? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Do you need my help if you want? Or you don't, I'm sorry, you don't look like you need my help. Seriously, inner confidence, you need to grow some backbone. Inner child, get your tail up here this second, or so help me!
I'm here! Whee! It's been so long, Blissy! How you doing? You've watched The Last Unicorn again, right? I am so psyched about the new Jurassic World movie coming out, or the new Star Wars film. Oh my god, and season 5 will be here soon. So many good things are happening. Ah! Rainbow Bright, see the shining light. It's time for now to watch Rainbow Bright. Care a lot. I care a lot. Care a care a lot. Keep my chin up, don't stop caring. I got a job to do, and it's
Slow down there, Philly. I need you to focus. Can you help me with something?
Yes!
I can see why my dad called me Screamacy. Okay, My Little Pony, Escape from Midnight Castle. Why is it that I like it so much? Even today it holds nostalgia for me. But why?
Flying ponies, unicorns, fantasy lands, and evil villains! What's not to love?
Could you explain?
The show holds up still for you because it relates to what I am. It is a completely different world that pulls you away from reality itself. It is a world where colored ponies and even sea ponies and dragons can enjoy life without the fear of discrimination. Unless, of course, when villains come around, and even when they do come around, it is the power of magic and the rainbow, a symbol of love and unity, defeats the evil and brings back the good. It is something that can reside in all of us, that we wish for good to triumph over evil, that we wish to see magic and purity thrive. Even though the show may be outdated, it still holds the fantasy appeal that every child inside us can enjoy.
So you're saying that even if it's outdated, it's still okay for me to enjoy it?
As long as it appeals to what you love and find in nostalgia, Generation 1 can find its place in history for My Little Pony shows. Without it, there could be no My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. After all, Friendship is Magic takes up the fantasy style of Generation 1 with its fantasy creatures and lands, but still holds a pop culture reference that you as an adult can enjoy, while still keeping an equal amount of attention for me!
Huh. Never thought of it that way. Thanks, Inner Child. You did a good job. Inner Child?
Hey, what's this?
If my child saw the horrors of our old childhood shows being rebooted, I'd lose her for sure. Well, that's it for now, my little ponies. And remember, whether it be Generation 1 or Generation 4, give them a go and enjoy the flow. Keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile.